The stadium lights burn brighter than ever, but all eyes are not on the legend who conquered football. They're on the boy standing in his shadow. Imagine being born into a world where your father isn't just famous, but a global icon, a man whose name is etched in history as one of the greatest to ever touch the ball. Cristiano Ronaldo, the machine, the record breaker, the relentless warrior of football. But tonight, it isn't about him. It's about the young boy trying to carve his own path, while the weight of a billion expectations threatens to crush him. Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. didn't choose this spotlight. It was handed to him, like an inheritance far heavier than gold. Cameras follow his every move, critics compare every touch, and fans whisper one question louder than the cheers. Will he ever live up to his father's name? From training grounds in Spain to the youth leagues of England, from flashes of brilliance to the pressure of perfection, Junior's story is not just about football, it's about identity, legacy, and the cost of greatness. Does he play for himself, or is he playing to prove something to the world? And most of all, can any son escape the shadow of a man like Cristiano Ronaldo? The world has already decided what they expect. But Junior's answer is still being written. And tonight, we take you deep inside the story that's as much about bloodlines as it is about the ball at their feet. Before we dive in, make sure you hit that subscribe button and join us as we uncover the legacy, the pressure, and the unstoppable bond between Ronaldo and his son. Cristiano Ronaldo is more than just a footballer. He's a symbol of persistence, obsession, and the endless hunger to be number one. His story begins in Madeira, a small island off Portugal where poverty wasn't just an obstacle, it was reality. Ronaldo was the skinny kid who cried when he lost, the boy who left home at just 12 years old to chase a dream no one thought possible. And through sheer discipline, sacrifice, and willpower, he climbed to the very top of world football. But every story of greatness has a new chapter. And in Ronaldo's case, that chapter isn't written by him anymore. It's written by his son, Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. When Jr. was born in 2010, the world reacted as if football itself had just inherited royalty. From the moment cameras flashed at the newborn, expectations began to form. People wondered, will he be just like his father? The question never stopped following him. As a child, Junior was already showing glimpses of extraordinary skill. Videos of him juggling the ball went viral. Clips of him scoring goals in youth tournaments lit up social media. And everywhere he played, one thing was guaranteed. The crowd didn't just see Cristiano Jr., they saw Cristiano Ronaldo's son. That's both a blessing and a curse. Because while the name Ronaldo opens doors, it also builds walls. Every good moment is magnified, but every mistake is judged twice as hard. Ronaldo, the father, understands this. That's why his influence on Junior is intense, almost relentless. He pushes him not just to play football, but to live football. Training, diet, discipline, the same standards that turned Cristiano into a legend are now passed down to Junior. Ronaldo has said openly, I don't pressure him. But of course, I want him to be passionate. I want him to be better than me. But imagine hearing that. Better than the man who scored over 800 goals. Better than the man who lifted 5 Ballon d'Or. Better than the man who is considered by millions the greatest of all time. That's not encouragement. That's a mountain, and Junior is climbing it, step by step. His journey has already crossed borders. From Real Madrid's youth academy, where he first wore the famous white shirt, to Juventus, where he scored goals that echoed the style of his father, to Manchester United, where he once again followed in Cristiano's footsteps. And now at Al Nassr Jr. trains in Saudi Arabia under the same spotlight his father brought with him. But here's the truth. Junior is still just a boy, a teenager finding his way, balancing school, family, and the world's pressure. Some days he shines, scoring hat tricks in youth games. Other days, critics question if he's only on the pitch because of his surname. That's the cruel reality of legacy. It gives, and it takes away. Still, Junior's style of play offers a glimpse of something special. He has pace, confidence, and flair. He moves with a freedom that sometimes mirrors his father's early days. But there are moments where you see him smile, moments where it's not about living up to a name. It's about his own love for the game. That's what makes this story fascinating. Because it's not just about talent. It's about identity. Who is Cristiano Jr. without Cristiano Sr.? And can he ever be seen as more than Ronaldo's son? The father-son dynamic is powerful. Ronaldo doesn't hide his pride. He attends Junior's games, cheering, recording, smiling, but he also sets the bar high. He expects discipline. He expects sacrifice. In interviews, Ronaldo has admitted that Junior sometimes enjoys things he doesn't approve of, like drinking sodas or eating chips. Ronaldo laughs, but the message is clear. Greatness requires sacrifice. And if Junior truly wants to be great, he must learn what it costs. That's the real influence. Not just the training, not just the football, but the mentality. Cristiano Jr. isn't just learning how to pass, shoot, and dribble. He's learning how to live like someone chasing greatness. And yet, here's the twist. Greatness doesn't always repeat. Sometimes the child of a legend chooses a different destiny. Sometimes they succeed in ways the world never expected. And sometimes the pressure becomes too much. Right now, Junior stands at the beginning of his own road. No one can predict how far he will go. But what we do know is this. The boy who carries the most famous name in football is slowly writing his own story. And maybe, one day, when the lights shine brightest and the world is watching, Cristiano Jr. will no longer be known as Ronaldo's son. He will simply be known as himself. The question is, when that moment comes, will he step out of the shadow? Or build an even greater legacy in its place? So here's the truth. Junior's future isn't guaranteed. It isn't written by his father's goals, trophies, or headlines. It will be written by his own choices, his own passion, and his own fight against the pressure of the world. The name Ronaldo is heavy, but maybe, just maybe, it's not a burden. Maybe it's fuel.